What's going on, Vape Nation? Job 131 Vapes is back, and happy holidays and all that jazz to everybody out there. Today, on Christmas Eve, I'm doing a review on Hcigars HB50 box mod. So it's 50 watts, and yeah, I just got it yesterday, so it's going to be like a quick review slash intro. I'll probably touch it again in about 2 weeks and talk about it, see what I think. But for now, I'm going to go into the zoomed in view, and after that we'll vape it and I'll tell you what I like and what I don't like so far. Alrighty? So stick around. Alright, so here we are in the zoomed in view for the Hcigar HB50. This is a true unboxing. I just got this sometime today, and I think I might be the first one to have one of these, or first one doing a review anyway. So I'm just going to open this up. Actually, we'll take a look at the box while I have it wrapped up. You can see Hcigar HB, and I got the white one. Turn it around, and you can see over here 7 to 35 and 50 watts. This is the 50 watt, as you can see from the check mark, and has some information written down along with their code. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna take off this plastic and then we'll unbox it. Box is nice sturdy box, I guess, if you're into that. And inside, looks like you have a user manual. Again, keep in mind I haven't read any of this yet, but you know, obviously it should be pretty informative on how to work this piece. And accessories, let's see what you get. Accessories, you got a screwdriver. Give me a second, sorry. Screwdriver and a charging cable. So that's always handy. I think that's it. Yeah. And finally, you have, I can get it out of the box, wrapped up. We have, I guess this is the white one, the silver one. We have the Hcigar HB50. You have 2 Phillips screws, I guess that's to open it up. Your logo over here, HB50. Hcigar box designed by Hcigar. Move it to the next side. You have your charging port. Right here, input. And you have your button. Move it over, Hcigar logo, and your screen. And over here, another Hcigar logo. The bottom, I guess you have your venting holes, just in case. So on the top you have, it looks like it's a brass wells, you know, there's a juice, I guess, juice overflow well slash airflow, just in case you're using a different kind of atomizer or clarimizer. And that looks to be a copper pin in there. It's supposed to be a 510 floating pin, but that looks more like an adjustable 510 connection, but we'll double check that. So I'm gonna open it up and go to the inside. Screw is kind of long, as you can tell, or not tell. Yeah, it's fairly long. I mean, compared to the IPV V2 that I have. I'm not too sure about the IPV V3, etc. But yeah. So that's your plate. Nothing really on it. And inside, you can see it's pretty clean. I'm not going to go behind the glass. That's probably where all the wiring and the chip and stuff is. Or, I don't know if it's glass even. Plastic. I guess just Hcigar sticker over here is just to say that, hey, they've checked it out, etc. And then you have your battery tray, positive and negative. It's very, very clean as far as that's concerned. What is that sticker? I guess that's who certified it or double checked it for quality control. But yeah, definitely seems to be like an aluminum case. But yeah, that's the inside of it. Alright, so it's off currently. I'm going to turn it on, and you do that by clicking it 5 times. See the Hcigar logo? That's the chip, SX300, and then you should be good to go. So, as you can see, you have your wattage information, your voltage, your ohm level for your atomizer or dripper, and your running voltage. Okay, so that's the 18.4 watts or it's 4.83 volts. 1.2 ohms is the current thing that I have, the LEMO, or my LEMO, and that's your battery level along with the bar right there. So, okay, to lock this, you click it 3 times. So you're in a lock state. To unlock it, click it 3 times. You see the unlocked state. So to enter the adjustment mode, you have to click it 5 times. So you can see there I'm in adjustment mode, currently at 18.4 watts. If I want to put it down, you got to turn it to the left, and you can see it'll start going slowly at first and then go faster, and it should go all the way down to 7 watts, and then it stops. But hey, maybe you don't want that, you want it to go higher, so you flip it on the other end, and it goes slowly at first and then eventually starts speeding up, as you can see. And it's just by tilting right or left, basically. And obviously this will go all the way up to 50 watts. There you go. Okay, so once you're done that adjustment, you click it again. You can exit. So if you want to exit, you tilt it right or left, and then you're back to that stage, or back to the, I guess, the current menu, and you can see it changed to 50 watts or 8.5 volts. I don't know why this is reading 1.4. I don't know if I was clicking it around or whatever, but you know, maybe that's an issue. And then, oops, and then 4. That's your battery level, which is still up. So I'm going to go back in. Oops. So system. So exit is just to exit this menu. System is just to turn it completely off. Okay. So again, you just tilt it, and then it says bye-bye. Alright, so I'm just going to turn it back on. Again, it's pretty simple, straightforward. Read the instruction manual just to make sure. Yeah, it seems to function alright. Just gonna put it down for you guys because I don't really vape at 50 watts or anywhere close to. So that's pretty much where I like it, but again, I'll adjust it if necessary. So I want to exit. There you go. So as far as the button goes, it's pretty responsive. I like the feedback on it. It's not too bad. You can see or hear. Seems to fire alright. Now, I didn't have to adjust this. I put this in, that was no problem. It seemed okay. So maybe it is spring loaded. I can't really tell at this point. Let me just double check. Let's turn this piece off. Just to be safe. And actually it is. It is a spring loaded 510 connection, or 510 pin. Make sure I have no problems with this charging area, just because that happened to me before. Again, you don't want to force it in. Should just be fine. That seems okay. But again, you know, that's for charging. If you use it, you could just easily open it up and pop in a battery. Alright, something I just wanted to show as well is just a size comparison to some other box mods. This one is an IPv-V2. You can see it's about the same thickness, maybe a little bit thicker. It's about the same width as well, and height is about just slightly shorter. Okay. And then if you compare it to Hcigar's ABS box mod, obviously definitely smaller. Again, it's comfortable in the hand, so it should be alright. That is a zoomed in view for the Hcigar HB 50. So we'll go out to the other view. I'll test it out. I'll vape it and I'll tell you what I like and what I don't like. So please stick around. Alright, so that was a zoomed in view for Hcigar's HB50, not a clone, HB50 box mod. Sorry about the interference. I'm actually frying a turkey right beside you. So that's probably what the interference or noise that you're hearing. Don't worry, I got about 50 minutes, but I don't advise doing it in the garage like I do. I don't know, it's not really safe, but hey, I've done this like 20 times, so it's all good. But anyways, so what I like about this so far, number one, I like the look of it. It's pretty decent. It looks pretty cool. One thing I will say that the black one looks better than the silver and the gold one, just because, as you can see, it's just a small screen section, and this is kind of darked out plastic or glass. It looks, you know, better on the black one to me, but it still looks pretty good. It does fit in your hand very nicely. The button is responsive. Oops, locked it. Definitely like the spring-loaded 510 connection. But yeah, it's a pretty solid box mod, I think. Regulated. The chip I like. It fires, gives you nice even power. But yeah, a couple things I've noticed with this one, and it's just me. It does remember your clicks, so if you kind of click a few times and you're thinking you're not getting any firing, you might lock up the system like I did just right here. But again, it's pretty responsive. I do like the tipping action. Initially I thought it'd be a little bit difficult to get used to. Not difficult, but it'd be something to get used to. And it's only been less than a day for me, and I've gotten used to it, so I can adjust everything by turning it right or left or what have you. So that's pretty cool. What I don't like, I don't know.
right now, like I said, I think it's a little bit too early to tell. One thing I did notice that you guys saw in the zoomed in view when I had the Limo on, and again, I don't know if that was just mine or my build on the Limo, but it did jump from 1.2 to 1.4. But this one is reading fine. This is a 0.3 build on my dripper on the Duran clone. And this will fire from 0.3 to 3, I believe. 3 ohms. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's the one thing that you may want to take a look at. But again, it might be my build on my Limo. It might have been wonky. But other than that, would I buy this? Well, yeah, I'd buy this. I mean, it's a nice, solid box mount. It's about this. You saw the size comparison with the IPv2. Definitely fits in your hand nice. Yeah, I definitely buy it. You can pick this up from Kamuri 101 on whackedoutecig.ca or check his Facebook, Kamuri Vapes. He can hook you up. I believe this, if I'm not mistaken, this is selling for $88 Canadian. 85 to 88 Canadian. I'm not 100%. I think it's 88, but double check the site. And for that price, I think it's definitely a good deal. It's definitely better than the DNA clone back in the day, the Mini. Definitely better. And this is Hcigar's own, so that's pretty cool. But other than that, this Job 131 vape saying, keep your wicks wet, happy holidays, stay safe, and thanks for watching.